Hi, Jean Bromage of Reiki Essence Healing Arts, and I'm recording this video today to talk about the new moon in Libra. The new moon in Libra comes around each year as a moment for us to go within and reflect on where our life is in balance and where it's not in balance. And this new moon had me reflecting on the difference between balance and harmony. To me, balance is fleeting. It's a moment where everything kind of comes into equilibrium before a new momentum rises up in our lives for us to continue learning and growing and evolving. Where harmony creates more of a space for imbalance to come into our lives and for us to then work to find our inner balance because most of the time life is going to be out of balance. Sometimes there are areas of our lives that we're focused on, and in that case, other areas get neglected. And then other times we're moving through some real hard challenges, in which case then it's important for us to then find another area of our life where we can be resourced so that we can go ahead and meet those challenges. So for example, if you are going through a tough time at your job, there's a lot of stress there, then perhaps your family and friends become a resource for joy and laughter that help you to then feel lighter and replenished before going in back into to your job. So that's just one example. So for this guided meditation, I'd like to take you just on a short little walk to a lake where you will sit and reflect and drop into your heart center and really begin to sift out the difference between what are the productive imbalances in your life, the imbalances that are about moving and evolving and learning and growing, versus the imbalances that might be unhealthy for you, that it's time to let go of those situations or elements of your life that are really draining your energy and not actually helping you to move forward in life. So I'm just going to invite you now to gently drop your eyelids and take a nice deep inhale through the nose and a nice cleansing exhale. Another deep inhale. And on the exhale, just allowing your body to relax even more deeply. And then on the next exhale, I just invite you to just imagine yourself walking on a beautiful crisp fall morning around the perimeter of a lake. And the fall leaves are starting to change, so those elements of yellow and red and gold are emerging from the trees, and many of the leaves are starting to drop. And as you walk along, you find a rock at the edge of the lake. That's a really wonderful place to just sit and relax and take in the scenery. And so you make your way over to the rock and you get seated and you settle in. And as you gaze down at the lake, a single leaf falls into the lake and creates these ripples. And you gaze down at the lake and watch these ripples expand out until eventually the water becomes calm again and clear. And as the surface of the lake becomes clear, you begin to take in your own image. And you just begin to scan your body as you gaze down at your image reflected in the lake. And you just make note of where there are stresses being held in your body. Perhaps there's a part of your body that's speaking to you. And so as you begin to breathe even more deeply, just allow your own personal energy to flow to those places of tension to help them release and let go. And now I invite you to direct your breath to your lower belly, allowing it to open and expand. And as you gaze down at your image in the lake, you begin to see a ball of light reflected back at you in that area of your body. This is your lower hara center. This is the center that grounds you and connects your mind and body and anchors you into the present moment. You may even wish to place your hand there on your lower belly. And now I invite you to bring your breath, to direct your breath to your heart center and allowing your heart center both in the front and the back to expand with the inhale. And with the exhale, just allowing the energy in your heart center to open and expand. And as you gaze down at your reflection in the lake, you begin to see a light emanating from your heart center. And now I invite you to bring your attention to your third eye, just above your eyebrows in the middle of your forehead. And as you breathe, you allow on the exhale this energy center of your intuition, your inner wisdom, and higher awareness to open and expand. And as you begin to feel this Reiki light flowing within your body, with all three energy centers open, you're feeling calm, anchored, and at ease. And as you gaze down at your reflection in the lake, all three energy centers are opening and expanding to the point where they blend together into one field of white light that surrounds your body. That's opening and cleansing and clearing your whole being. And now I want you to bring your attention back to your heart and really connect in with your heart chakra. And a chakra means wheel of light. And as this wheel of light spins, it expands out into your energy field. It's like a spiral of light that moves from the center of your body, the center of your heart, out into the outer edges of your aura, like a vortex of light. And then it spirals back into the center of your body. Your heart chakra is your center of balance between heaven and earth, between your physical being and your spiritual being. And as such, when we tune into our heart chakra, we really begin to tune into where life is in balance and where life is out of balance. And the wisdom held within the heart chakra carries more information than the mind, the linear mind can decipher. So just settle into your heart chakra and notice how it's feeling. Is the energy feeling harmonious as it spirals out and spirals back in again? Or is it feeling frenetic? Or is it feeling kind of tight and sluggish or knotted up? So just breathe and check in with your heart and ask yourself, where is my life in harmony? And in that harmony, are there areas out of balance, but that's okay because I'm learning and growing through those imbalances? Or are there areas of life that are out of balance that need healing and restoration? And how can I heal and restore myself? So just breathe and let the wisdom of your heart speak to you. And you may even wish to bring your hands into Gasho or Namaste position that balances the yin and the yang, the right and the left brain, to help you connect with your inner harmony and balance. And as you receive the answers, perhaps the answer is it's okay that life is messy right now because things are happening in your life. Or take in that wisdom that's showing you and revealing to you where you need to be more resourced in your life to find the joy and the support and the healing that you need to return your life into harmony and balance. Taking a few more deep breaths. And then when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes, returning back to the time and space that you're in, coming back into your physical body. Perhaps you want to rub your legs or wiggle your fingers and toes. And as you do, just allowing your energy to come back. We just open and expanded your energy field. So just taking a moment to kind of touch your body, come back into your body, and bring your energy field a little bit closer back into yourself. So I hope this guided meditation helped you. If it did, I invite you to hit like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I hope you have a beautiful new moon, a beautiful month ahead of growth, abundance, joy, and expansion in whatever area of life that is looking to grow and expand. And I hope to see you again soon. Have a beautiful day.